This is Your Marketplace. The season premiere starts now. What Amazon doesn't want you to know.
I would love to see where Amazon returns end up.
We couldn't handle all of Amazon. It's like cockroaches, it multiplies.
Opening up the secretive world of your returns.
That's disgusting.
Liquidation deals? Or did we just buy a whole truckload of trash?
This is returns, this is garbage.
That's insane.
The true cost of those free returns? Only on Your Marketplace. Amazon is a giant and one of the first e-retailers to introduce easy, often free returns. But ever wonder where those returns end up? What is this, all Amazon stuff? Amazon won't tell us. They want to keep it a secret. How many customers you got? A lot. So we're picking up pallets of their returns we bought on a third-party virtual auction. Crock-pot, camp toilets. Lots of them are happening. Could be because in stores, only around 1 in 10 purchases is brought back. But online, that number can jump to 40%. Just take a look inside this warehouse. Shelves filled with unwanted Amazon returns.
But we have another warehouse that's full. You can't walk.
And what is it mostly?
It's all the Amazon returns.
These men don't know marketplace producers are filming on their phones and probably tell us more than they should. We're blurring their faces to protect them.
You're saying jam-packed.
Yes, all the time. Yeah.
Track and trailer load every week.
Wow.
We're talking about billions of dollars worth of merchandise being sent back across North America. But where does it all go? It's the hidden side of online shopping that most of us don't know much about, but should. We're about to find out the true costs of free returns.
All right, let's open these up.
We buy these on Amazon ourselves.
The boots. Look at that.
Oh, those are nice boots. We got the ladies' backpacks here.
I got overalls. We've got lots of pockets.
Nice.
There's bed sheets, diapers, a train toy, lots of blocks too.
Okay, are we ready? Let's get these trackers in.
All Amazon purchases, all going right back. And all with these GPS devices hidden inside.
I'm gonna put the tracker in the toe of the boots, and it just fits right in there.
We're gonna tuck the tracker in here.
I'm gonna put the tracker in the overalls.
Okay, that looks good.
That looks good, right?
I'm gonna actually stick it to a block, and then I'm gonna throw some blocks around it.
Hey there, guys.
We team up with the Basil Action Network.
All right, guys, we want to check to make sure that you have a signal for each of the trackers. So,
Definitely.
It's a Seattle-based environmental group specializing in tracking waste around the globe.
The tracker inside and taped down. Can you let me know if it is pinging?
I'm looking at our portal back here. That handbag is live and pinging.
These devices become our guide into the secretive side of e-commerce.
I'm gonna hit the tracker now. Yeah, it's right at the CBC.
Next, send them back. It couldn't be easier. Print the shipping label, drop off all the returns, trackers inside. And we're not the only ones sending stuff back.
Okay, Eddie, you wanna hold the balloon?
You wanna hold this?
Meet Majida El Tamani and her sister Sarah.
Okay, let's see the baby duck.
Hi there. They're big Amazon shoppers. Tell me just about some of the things you've got here.
Sure. So I've purchased a juicer,
Okay.
a grill for the summer time, also the Starfrit pump and slice.
You got an alligator.
The alligator, I have a friend who's obsessed with alligators.
What do you like most about Amazon?
I personally love the fact that I can price match. There's also endless options. So I like that everything's centralized in one spot for me.
Anything you'd add?
I love the fact that their return is so seamless. They'll send you by email, you know, the return label, and then you just send it off in case you're not.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, so it's I love it.
do it.
Majida is helping us with our test.
I'm gonna put this tracker into the box, put the screws back in, take it back. Let's see where it goes. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
See ya.
Within hours of dropping the returns off at our local post offices, they're on the move, all passing through this Canada Post facility in Mississauga, Ontario. Then,
What is this building?
Your destination is on the right.
an unexpected turn.
Should we just walk around a little bit?
Yeah.
We know we have the blocks here. What else is here?
I think the blocks and the boots.
Turns out, it's where Canada Post processes returns. So we asked them how many Amazon packages they get a day. Canada Post won't tell us, saying they can't share client info. So we keep digging. Our tracked packages make their way to this Amazon warehouse west of Toronto, but most don't stay long. They're spreading. Just like Amazon itself, with massive warehouses opening across Ontario. With that enormous growth comes an enormous environmental cost. Amazon admitted in 2019 it spews out as much carbon dioxide as a small country. So last year, a pledge from CEO Jeff Bezos.
Today, we are announcing the Climate Pledge. Amazon becomes the first signatory to the Climate Pledge.
But as Amazon goes green, we're asking whether returns are included in that pledge.
Online returns are not just an Amazon problem, but they are the biggest e-retailer in Canada. So we asked them repeatedly, what happens to all those returns? They won't tell us, but they do say that they are committed to the environment and also to reducing waste.
Eco-blogger Mira Jane would like to see Amazon say more.
Amazon is a multi-billion corporation, and I think they have a lot of clout to do good, but I'm not sure that they're using their power and their influence in the right way right now. I expect them to be conscious of their carbon footprint. What do you guys feel like doing?
Painting.
Painting? All right.
Mira is a mom of two, a teacher, and tries to live waste-free.
What do you got going on there, Ans?
Rainbow.
She worries about the impact online shopping has on the environment and wants to know more.
I would love to see where Amazon returns end up. I think accountability and being open as a business is so important, especially as a conscious consumer. And so for me to know that even to find out that they were not going in the right place, that would help me make my decisions a lot more effectively.
From this one warehouse, most of the returns hit the road, quickly adding up kilometers and carbon emissions. Remember those overalls we returned? They crisscross the Greater Toronto area. After 170 kilometers, they stop here. We look up what they do at this facility. Electronics recycling and product destruction? But there was nothing wrong with the overalls. So why are they here?
Got the mug here. The mug hitting camera is on.
We're gonna turn this thing on.
We're going in undercover to find out.
That's a nice clear shot.
Our cameraman's filming from inside his van, too.
I'm Ty, nice to meet you.
We're posing as potential clients with pallets of Amazon returns.
So, is that what there's a dog feed thing? Tons. Tons of it. Tons of Amazon.
We're not showing this manager's face because she's just doing her job.
We're not the only ones. We couldn't handle all of Amazon.
Right.
There's no way. It's like cockroaches. It multiplies. It's incredible. So how much are we dealing with in a week or a month? You have Amazon returns? It's different. It comes and goes. We probably minimum get a tractor trailer full a week. Minimum. But up to 3 to 5.
What's that? 3 to 5 truckloads a week? She gives us a tour and shows us the industrial-size shredders inside.
So coffee makers will go on a shred. Toys, as long as the batteries are taken out, it'll go on shred too.
After shredding, she says most gets recycled, but admits not all.
Some of it will go into landfill, the 100%. Like nothing 100% goes into recycling. It just is not possible.
Inside those walls is a place that takes truckloads of Amazon returns every single week, and they have a massive industrial shredder in there.
Why? Our recycling system, not only in Canada, but around the world, is extremely, extremely broken. Recycling is like our last resort when we think about how we want to dispose of items. We could resell, we could regift, we could rehome somehow, reuse it somehow. That would be like way preferable to recycling.
Amazon says the overalls were sent to the e-waste facility by mistake. One that led us here to uncover how some Amazon returns are ending up recycled or destroyed. But those overalls are still on the move.
This is returns. This is garbage. These online companies, they can't keep up with the returns.
The true cost of those free returns continues on your marketplace.
Get more Marketplace. Sign up for our weekly newsletter, cbc.ca/marketplace.
This is your marketplace. We're tracking what Amazon does with your returns,
I got overalls.
including a perfectly good pair of overalls that we sent back.
That looks good.
That looks good, right?
We follow them to this facility and learn truckloads of Amazon returns end up here to be recycled or destroyed.
We do product destruction.
But unlike all those truckloads of returns, our overalls keep moving, and the tracker shoots us a signal from the road. Since we sent them back to Amazon, the overalls make 5 stops and travel over 200 kilometers to get here.
See anything there?
You can't really see anything through here.
All right, let me take a look over the door. Well, it's kind of like a warehouse. There's all sorts of Phillips head shavers. There's just boxes and boxes of all sorts of things. It almost looks like a liquidator.
Turns out a lot of online returns, including Amazon's, end up at liquidators.
Roy.
David, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. So I got 3 pallets in here. You willing to take a look at it for me?
Yeah, take a look.
Yeah, you got a little more experience at it.
Roy Dernbeck's been in the liquidation business for over 25 years, with several stores across the country.
Why don't we put these 3 out here?
Okay.
And we'll see what you got.
All right, let's do it.
Remember, those pallets of Amazon returns we bought from a liquidator? We're about to find out what they're really worth.
They put the best stuff on the outside. So any good big brand names like Weber or whatever, the good stuff's gonna be all on the outside.
Yeah.
When you start digging in the middle, that's where you're gonna throw in the rest of the junk.
When you see this right now, what do you think?
This is returns, this is garbage. This is stuff companies, especially these online companies, they can't keep up with the returns. So they just find fast ways to sell it by the skid, the truckload, trailer load, whatever.
You seeing more of this?
Trailers and trailers every day.
Okay, let's crack it open, see what we got.
Let's see what you got.
We've got 2 piles going. Things you can sell again, and things you would lose or toss out.
To use food product, I would get rid of it.
Okay, what about this?
Toys are always easy to sell. It says defective, then just throw it out, because now we already know it doesn't work.
Foldable burlap storage cubes.
Storage cubes, everybody's always trying to organize. Here, we got a guitar, man. Let's see what kind of guitar we got.
Strings are broken, and so is the guitar.
Roy shows us that at least 1/3 of these Amazon returns that ended up in liquidation, he thinks, would probably be tossed in the garbage.
When you think about the volume of stuff you've seen over your career, like a lot of this stuff comes from Amazon. It's returns from Amazon.
Yeah.
How much is that just ending up in the dumpster?
I'm scared to think about how much stuff is going back to the landfills, because it's endless amounts of this stuff every day.
You're actually trying to filter some of it and give it a new life.
I do. I try not to send it to a landfill. If it's something that's got some value, I can save somebody some money, I'll try and resell it.
But can you save everything?
No, obviously, look how much trash we got out of your 3 skids.
All this trash shows that even returns Amazon sends to liquidation for a new life can end up as garbage. While there are no Canadian stats, American experts estimate 5 billion pounds of returns from all retailers end up in U.S. landfills every year.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Mira's tagging along as we see where one of our returns ended up.
We're eager to show you something here.
I know, I'm worried. So I'm thinking that this is where the Amazon returns get stored, or?
Not quite, but she's about to find out. And Majida joins us too. Remember, she's a big Amazon shopper. Mira, not so much.
So we bought all these things on Amazon, including a bag just like this. You like it?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. Okay, so we returned it, totally good condition, and we want to show you where it ended up.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not thinking it's anything good.
I just truly have so many questions. It does make you rethink shopping at Amazon.
Ultimately, it's the consumer who's actually paying for that.
Digging for answers on your marketplace. Do you have a story you think Marketplace should investigate next? Tell us all about it on email, Twitter, and Facebook. This is your Marketplace. We're tracking Amazon returns, and we're about to reveal where the retail giant sent a brand new bag like this one.
I love it.
Would you buy this?
I for sure would.
Like you would buy it from me right now?
Of course.
Okay, so we took one just like this, in just as good condition, and returned it to Amazon. And where do you think Amazon sent it?
I would love to guess right here.
That garbage location across the street.
That's insane. Oh my God.
I'm not happy.
You're not happy?
I'm not happy.
I'm just truly shocked by that because it's in perfect condition. So for it to end up in a waste management facility, to me is truly shocking because, like I said, I would want that bag.
What's upsetting about that is that if I had known that they were going to the garbage anyways, then I would just resell that, right? Or donate it, or let someone else have use of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And my question, too, is why are they offering returns for free if this is what's happening?
All great questions.
Unfortunately, we have some recyclables that should not be in here.
And we take them to Professor Kevin Lyons at Rutgers University in New Jersey. He spends as much time in the landfill as the classroom. He's got a PhD in supply chain environmental management.
So a backpack just like this one, we returned it. Amazon tossed it in the garbage. What do you think about that?
That's disappointing. They did a probably, and I don't know this for a fact, obviously, but some kind of cost value analysis of that and found out, you know what, this is going to cost us more to try to sell it again than just to toss it in the trash. So that's unfortunate. I think most folks would be outraged. When you look at things that could have been utilized by others who might be in need, it absolutely disturbs me, and I think a lot of other consumers would be very disappointed as well.
When we ask Amazon why the bag was tossed, they say it arrived damaged and couldn't be resold. So in this case, who decided it couldn't be resold? Amazon did. We dig up Amazon Canada's business agreement with those who sell on the site. Sellers are only given 2 options when a customer returns a product: either pay to ship it back or pay Amazon to dispose of it by selling, recycling, donating, or destroying it.
Ce sont les stocks de marchandises du leader mondial de la vente en ligne, Amazon.
An investigation in France found Amazon throwing out hundreds of thousands of unsold goods and returns. Shortly after, Amazon starts a new donations program for their third-party sellers. There's one in the US and UK too, but none in Canada.
The environment is actually paying a deep toll on it, and I know that folks are going to say, oh, it's just one item. But if you think about the millions and sometimes billions of transactions that are happening in this space, the impact is incredible.
Do you think you and the consumers of Amazon are owed an explanation by the company?
Yeah, I would say 100% we're owed an explanation.
Our trackers show some returns are still inside Amazon. Others, the blocks, printer, and boots, have moved to new homes, but in doing so, cover more than 5,000 kilometers.
I just truly have so many questions for everybody at that company. It does make you rethink shopping at Amazon. Again, I'm truly shocked. I don't know what to say.
We want answers from Amazon too, and again ask for an on-camera interview. They decline and say in a statement that our reporting is inconsistent with their findings. They say the majority of Amazon returns are resold, recycled, or donated, though they do acknowledge some ends up in the garbage. Exactly how much? They won't tell us that.
What colors do you guys want?
I want green and black and brown, please.
Thank you.
Mira is doing her part and wants Amazon to do theirs too. What about the rest of us? Well, you can find some perfectly good returns on Amazon's warehouse deals site. And did you know that clothing is the most likely type of return to end up tossed? Ultimately, we could all buy less and return less.
I expect Amazon to listen to me when I have a concern or a desire. They're a huge company. They have a lot of capability of making change.
We're wiring up
We have as many cameras as possible
to get the lowdown on appliance repairs.
It's 200 to do the work on the machine, 80 come to your house.
Okay.
But they will never tell you.
But they didn't tell me that.
Because if they tell you it's 280, nobody's gonna come.
Will the easy fix come with a huge cost?
In total, she paid just under $700.
Wow. There's no need to replace this pump.
In the men's bathroom, we ran out of soap in early May.
The dirty truth about the biggest chains.
Excuse me, there's no soap in the bathroom.
Caught on camera. Are supermarkets doing enough to keep you safe?
Were you worried about getting COVID when you would go into work?
Yeah, all the time.